Hi there, and welcome to Limitless Tarot. This is Sasha Mystic, and here is your daily reading. I'm just going to give the cards a good shuffle. Oh, let's see what pops out. Okay, that was a bunch of cards there. So what I'm picking up so far is that, well, I've only got one card, so let me get a few more cards here. You got the Knight of Wands has popped out, and let's see what the Knight of Wands has to say. Just gonna keep shuffling. Oh, there we go. Bunch of cards. Let's see what those are. All right. We have the Three of Wands, we have the Knight of Wands, we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Fool, and we have the Ten of Wands. So what I'm seeing here right now is that this could be someone who's dealing with a sort of player energy, and it feels to me like you've been waiting for this person, and you've kind of been putting yourself second for a very long time here. Um, And I think that the advice that these cards are giving you is that you need to sort of take a leap of faith, and you need to be like the fool again and really stop focusing on this person, because they're going to be doing what they're going to be doing, and they will come towards you. They're very physically attracted to you, okay, but they're not like actually emotionally deep enough currently to give you what you want. But what you need to be really focusing on is your energy, about like taking risks and seeing new things and meeting new people. And the more you start to focus on yourself, then that person, that player energy, will come towards you, because the only reason they're acting like that is because you are perceiving them that way. It's like the law of attraction. It's like everyone is you pushed out. So if you believe that people always treat you in certain ways, then they will treat you in certain ways. And if you believe that people treat you in other ways, then they will have to conform and treat you in those ways. So if you can take your mind off the current situation and how this person is treating you right now, and almost flip it in your mind to say, they're not doing that. They're actually loving me. They're not ghosting me. They're actually texting me all the time. And if you can stay in that state of the wish fulfilled there, then the universe will literally conform to your dominant state, to your belief, and that confirms it. I just dropped out a bunch of cards here, and so we got the King of Cups. It's just literally as I'm saying that, it's like if you change your perception of this person from being this player energy to being this King of Cups energy, which is loving, nurturing, mature, emotionally available. Um, it's like you just have to change your perception of that person, and they will. I mean, they will come towards you in exactly the way you want. You got the Ace of Cups here, the Moon. Okay, we have the Five of Cups, and we have the Four of Swords. So this is saying to me that there is stuff. There is stuff that you do not know. There is information that you do not know that could come to light in the near future, maybe about this person. Maybe there's going to be some sort of transformation that happens. It feels like there's a transformation that's happening within this person towards you. And it the source of that transformation is you taking your attention away from that person and focusing on yourself. Remember, this is your story. You are the main character of this story. You are the main event. Nobody else. Just because they like pretty or good looking, or just because they are funny or charismatic. And I know there's a lot of people out there who have that magnetic energy, but don't forget, you also have that magnetic energy. And the reason that this person is even in your reality is because you can have them. The only reason that we have desires is so that we can attain them. Every desire that you have desires you back. Okay, it's the only reason that it's in your reality is because you can have it. Some more cards that came out. We've got the King of Pentacles, we've got the Nine of Pentacles, we've got the Six of Pentacles, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, and we got the Five of Swords. So what this says to me is this is the end of a conflict. So this conflict might be in your mind though. So it's like when you can realize that the way that you are perceiving this person. Every night when you go to bed and you are thinking about this person, try and catch yourself and think, what thoughts am I thinking about them? And if you identify them as things that you do not want, then you can very easily change that to being things that you do want. It just takes a little bit of mental discipline. If you're thinking about that person and you go like, they absolutely adore me, they think I'm the bee's knees, they are always consistently communicating with me. If you can fall asleep in that state and how that would feel, say like, wow, I'm so relieved, like I have this person, they're treating me with respect, they're treating me with dignity, they love me, they adore me. If you can fall asleep in that state and stay in that state for a few days, you will manifest exactly what you want. It's just the secret of the universe. And the Wheel of Fortune has come out to say that the tables have turned, the tables can turn, and the tables are always turning. So nothing is set in stone. So even if you feel like you might have had some sort of setback or some undesirable circumstance, the trick is to not focus on that circumstance at all and to take your attention away from it and get back into that full energy where when you were a kid, like life is just beautiful and every opportunity is there for you. You're just drifting through the universe with reckless abandon, um, tasting and smelling and touching all the beautiful things. And if you can get back into that headspace where you're not thinking so much, not worrying about stuff, because what is worrying anyway, other than putting energy into something that we don't want to happen? It's like, it's you should be doing the opposite. We should all be doing the opposite of worrying at all times. You should be thinking, what's the best that could happen, not what's the worst that could happen. But overall, what I'm seeing here is there's going to be a change in the energy of this person, especially with the Wheel of Fortune coming up. And we still have that, we have the Knight of Wands, which was the first thing that came up. So this is what's telling me there's like this player energy. That is the Knight of Wands. He's comes in, has fun, and leaves. Like that's his MO. But what came out after that was the King of Cups, and there's a progression here from the Knight of Wands to the King of Cups, and the King of Cups is beautiful and mature, and the tables have been turned by the Wheel of Fortune. So what I'm seeing here is that you can change your destiny. You can change anything in the world to suit the way you want it by viewing it in the way that you want to do it. And you need to be strict on this mental discipline. You need to deny anything else. Let's say there's a person, this Knight of Wands, let's say they haven't texted you in a few days and you're worrying about what's going on, or like multiple situations. You need to just, in those moments, say the opposite of what's happening and just have that feeling and not buy into the lack feeling, because when you start feeling that lack, all you're going to do is perpetuate more lack, and believe that you deserve to get what you want, because you do. That's how the world works. That's why you were born here, is to create desires and to achieve them, to expand consciousness. You are connected to God energy, and your job is to expand God energy. Like, we are just here because God or source or the universe, we are here because we are just the universe experiencing itself. And we are all connected to that power, and we can have, do, or be anything we wish. It's all in our mind. So, and ultimately, the best way to get there is to just try and live in a state of joy. That is why the Fool is the first card in the tarot deck, because it is like that blissful state of naivety and reckless abandon and love of the world. When you're younger, you just loved the world, and then good things would come to you. So I think that the best way I can sum this reading up is that there's nobody to change but yourself. If you're having an issue with a certain person, you need to think, what self-beliefs do I have? What limiting beliefs do I have that allows me to experience this version of this person? Because ultimately, once you can understand that, and usually the beliefs are, I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough, I'm not deserving of love, and those are all not true. You are worthy, you are more than worthy, you are more than good enough, and you are more than deserving of love, and you are deserving of the actual exact love that you desire, and you can achieve it if you give it to yourself. If you come back into that state of just being grateful to be alive. That is when you are at your most attractive, and that, because you're not caring, is when the universe then shuffles everything else around to come and give you what you desire. So I feel that this is a beautiful reading, because what it's teaching us all is that we need to love ourselves, and we need to come back to that inner child and really embrace the feeling of just being alive, because that trust in the universe is what will bring us much happiness and many situations that will make us happy. And the universe knows what will make you happy. So trust it, because a knight of wands can become a king of cups if you just allow it to happen, and you see the knight, and you see the king of cups within the knight of wands. Anyway, thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more daily videos. I'll be posting here regularly, and I really wish you the best. Thanks very much.